Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm using the robot voice because I don't have a good microphone and editing bad quality audio is exhausting. Also, I feel like the robot voice is K-pop YouTube culture at this point, and I would like to participate. But let's get on to the reason why we're here. If you clicked on this video, you probably stan Dreamcatcher, which means you have taste. Congratulations. If you don't stan Dreamcatcher, what are you doing with your life? Get on that. But anyway, we know our girls have given us some really creative music videos, and some that are not so good. I like ranking things, so I wanted to rank them. These are just my personal opinions and I would love to hear your thoughts. Now let's get into it.
Oh baby, run, run, running, 멀어지게 run, run, running 보이지 않는 곳에 벗어날 수 없을걸 더 밟아 넘쳐서
If you don't know, Good Night is the sequel to Chase Me, which was Dreamcatcher's debut. We'll talk about Chase Me later. Good Night features the same actor from the Chase Me music video. It's edited in the same way, and it references Chase Me directly. Quick side note. The other Dreamcatcher music videos are also supposed to be connected, but in my opinion, it's not really clear what's going on. I feel like the directors just put references in for the sake of having them, not to have a story. So I'm going to ignore the connected storyline, except for with Good Night and Chase Me, because those are the only two where I feel like it's relevant. So Good Night is very similar to Chase Me, except it's not as good. I know I said Good Night was edited similarly to Chase Me, and it is. But it's like they replaced the editor with someone who used to make Vampire Diaries fandom vines in 2014. It doesn't feel like a horror movie. It just feels disorienting and confusing. The filters and color correction they use are so bad. Ji-yeon literally looks gray in this shot. This shot here is so bad it looks like a meme. And these outfits. Don't even get me started. The black ones are not too bad. I actually think they're pretty cute. But the shiny gold ones with the white ruffle shirts underneath. Why? Why did this happen? I just don't get it. Another pet peeve is this random shot of Ji-yeon wearing pink and surrounded by bubbles. Like I get she's the maknae. But if it's a scary video she should get a chance to be scary like everyone else. The story is also too confusing to me. And I like stories that are up to interpretation. But this is all over the place. Who are those people at the beginning? What do they have to do with what happens at the end? What is going on? The only part of the video I like is when Sua is rapping. The camera loves her and she brings some desperately needed energy to this whole mess. I'm sorry this explanation is so long, but I like to explain why exactly I don't like something, rather than just say I don't like it. Also, I'm bitter because I really like this song, and I think it deserved better.
날 흔들어줘 답을 찾아줘 이 영역 속에서
What feels really different from Dreamcatcher's other music videos? I think it's the styling. But we'll come back to that. I like What a lot more than Good Night. The production value is high, even if the budget is not. The editing is better, and there are some shots I genuinely love. I also think it's colored fairly nicely. I have two big issues with it though. 1. I don't know what they were doing as a story. The theme is supposed to be nightmares or bad dreams or whatever, but they don't explore it fully. It was like Yoo-yeon was having a nightmare, and everyone else was just shouting at the sky or hiding in a closet. Yes, they really put Handong in a closet and called it a set. Handong sweetie, I'm so sorry. They also used all these digital glitching effects, which didn't feel like a nightmare at all to me. I just didn't buy it, and the whole time I had no idea what was going on. My biggest issue though, is the styling. Oh my god. Dreamcatcher has always had really cohesive styling, but what is an exception? It looks like the stylist stumbled blindfolded into the Fashion Nova stock room and just grabbed whatever, and then went to set and distributed it randomly. Some members look good. Dami, for example. I really like her clothes, especially this red outfit. The fact that we only saw it for like half a second is homophobia. But then you have Handong and Minji here. What are they wearing? And Yoo-yeon. Poor Yoo-yeon. She's probably featured the most in the video, but all of her outfits are terrible. I feel so bad for my girl. Again, I love the song What, and the music video wasn't bad. It just wasn't great.
Chase me 한번 날 잡아봐 아슬아슬거리에서 벗어나는 적이 없는가
Chase Me is edited in a very similar way to Good Night, but I think it works better. The story makes sense and I can follow what's happening. The main actor did a good job and I loved the girls disappearing and reappearing again, especially Minji with the doll in the hallway. It's clear that they're trying for horror and I think they succeed. I don't love the filters, but that's just me. Also, the filters aren't as bad as they were in Good Night. I love the Chase Me choreography a lot and I like that we got to see it in the video. The outfits weren't their best, but they weren't terrible. They were simple and they worked. Also, they look pretty easy to dance in, which is nice because often idols have to dance in uncomfortable outfits. I'm probably being kind of soft on Chase Me because it's Dreamcatcher's debut, but I think that's fair since they obviously didn't have much of a budget and were still getting their bearings as a unit. My one complaint is that we don't really get to see individual members shine as much. Their styling was all pretty similar. For example, they all had like the same hair, and the video is edited so no one really stands out. I get that they're introducing themselves as a group, not as individual members, but I still think it would have been nice to see more of their uniqueness. All things considered, I think the Chase Me video was a pretty good debut. Piri is so good. There are probably a lot of people who think it's Dreamcatcher's best video and I don't blame them. The series of formations at the beginning is legendary. Who is doing it like them? I'm so glad they kept this in the MV. I love the simplicity of the set. It's different than what Dreamcatcher has done before, and I think it really lets the members shine and also adds to the creepiness. I think all of the members made a distinct impression, especially Ga-yeon with her rapping and Shi-yeon with her blonde hair. Oh my god, she looked so good. This was really her era. I love the theme of duality, how there are two Minjis and also two Yu-yeons. The concept was simple but still very Dreamcatcher. It referenced a lot of horror tropes, which I liked. All of the girls did a good job acting too. My most controversial opinion about Piri is that I don't love the red outfits. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate them. Well, I do hate Yu-yeon's outfit. But I like how each look is coordinated while still being different and letting the individual members stand out. I just think they could have been better. I did like the pink versions of the outfits a little more than the red ones, although I don't really know why. Overall, Piri was a serve. The song slaps and the video is excellent. Stream Piri for clear skin. A lot of people seem not to like Fly High and I don't know why. Fly High literally invented summer goth and you all pay it dust. Okay, I understand not liking the song. It's not my favorite Dreamcatcher song and between you and me I think Wake Up should have been the title track. But this isn't about the song. It's about the video. Fly High has an amazing video. It's so aesthetically pleasing while also still delivering on the horror concept. The setting is really cool. I don't know where they filmed it, but it looks like some mansion in Europe or something. It definitely helps sell the story and the mood they're going for. My favorite thing about the Fly High video is how detailed it is. There are so many little things that I love. Handong flying the black paper plane. This shot of Minji with the butterflies turning to fire. Ga-yeon's eyes in this shot. Them at the table eating flowers for some reason. Shi-yeon and Bora holding hands the woods. Good Yu-yeon flipping her hair and becoming evil Yu-yeon. And that's not even all of it. To be honest, I don't really get what's supposed to be happening in the story. But it doesn't really bother me because the video is just so interesting. Every time I watch it something new catches my eye. I love how the mood gets darker and darker as the video progresses. The shot of Handong in the bathtub is genuinely chilling. Also, I enjoyed the outfits. There were so many different outfits in the video and they definitely helped sell the story and concept. I really believe that they got corrupted by dark magic or something and formed a cult. The Fly High video is one of my favorites and high-key deserves more views than it has. Go give it a watch if you haven't in a while. You and I is Dreamcatcher's best music video. I can't even describe how much I love it. So I'll start with how it looks. I love the colors they chose for the video. The gray and greenish blue tones look so great and fit the group extremely well. The production and editing team showed up to work, because the video looks very high quality. The outfits are amazing. All of them. The two sets of outfits they dance in are perfect. And the regular clothes they wear fit the theme too. Literally everyone looks good. Minji at the beginning with that stare was so fierce and memorable. Yu Yun was that bitch with her silver hair. We love it for her. And the choreography. The You and I choreography is it. Which is good because You and I is a very choreography focused video. In fact, one of the things I love the most about this video is how well the choreography is blended in. It's a good mix of choreography and other scenes. The special effects were good and didn't look cheap. And we got to see the girls acting again. The creepy elements were mixed in really well. They were not over the top, but still unnerving. Like the shadow of the Spider-Woman. It's perfect for Dreamcatcher. Now I have to talk about Dami. Her verse with the stick struck my soul and literally made her my bias. I still think about it every day. The way they incorporated the handkerchiefs into the dance was so creative and cool looking. Who is doing it like Dreamcatcher? And where can I sign up to be sacrificed by them? You and I is my favorite Dreamcatcher era so far and the music video is my favorite by them. I still have faith that they can top it one day because they're so talented. But for now, I'll hold this video close to my heart. You and I forever. Thank you so much for watching. I'll probably make more videos because every so often I get struck with inspiration. Shout out to my 4 subscribers. You guys are awesome. Peace.